Good morning, folks. Lana here on a gloomy, rainy Monday morning, but we're here and we're doing it. I have been sick again. Oh my gosh. It is that back to school season and I'm catching all the germs. But I'm on the tail end of the most recent cold that I've had, and I'm actually behind on filming for once. Normally I'm very pre-planned and have videos scheduled for the next month or couple weeks, but now I'm kind of back to real-time posting, and I gave myself a bit of a break. I didn't have anything that I was ready to share, I guess, and that's what I do here, share what is on my mind and the new little nuggets that are helping me get through. And I feel like I have just a few thoughts that have been percolating with me that have been helpful as I navigate life. And this isn't what I planned to talk about today, but it was a thought that just popped into my mind as I was making my morning smoothie. And it was that, other people in life, got a yawn, I'm so tired this morning. When the sun isn't shining, it makes a huge difference to your energy levels, at least for me. But anyway, other people in life might disappoint you by not showing up, by not seeing your value, giving you quality time, investing in the relationship in the way you invest in the relationship, so many things. But what's worse would be to disappoint yourself with what little you're willing to accept from people. So, and the crux of that is just your opinion of yourself matters. How you treat yourself matters the most, because at the end of the day, the relationship you have, and if everything in life went to shit, the relationship you have left is the one with yourself. At the end of the day, there is just you, and you have to live with you, right? And so if you are what you accept from others, from the world, how you let other people speak to you, how you speak to yourself, all of these things, all of these seemingly sometimes micro actions say a lot about what you think of yourself, how much value you think you have. And it's something that I've been working on a lot, for a while, to care a little less about what other people think of me and a little more about what I think of me, and figuring out what that looks like, where the discrepancies are. And I think that can be particularly hard with relationships that you really care about and that you have an attachment to that person you want to work out, but they're not giving you what you need. And then you have to choose the relationship continuing and them, or yourself. And as people pleasers, as people who suffer from, low self-esteem, I guess, it can be hard to choose yourself over others. Wow. What a concept. It's crazy that sounds hard. And I was just talking to a friend yesterday, about how it's very rare that I come across a man who's talking about trying to find balance, choosing himself versus caring for those around him. And I'm yeah, I think this is a uniquely female experience of martyrdom and giving the shirts off our backs, because we are socialized to do that, and for that to be a positive trait in women to strive for. And we were talking, I was like, she said, I can't remember what it was in context to, but it was just, I guess that's a bit selfish or whatever. And I was like, well, be selfish. Like, be selfish. It's your life at the end of the day. Like, you're the one living it, so you should be a little selfish. You should be thinking of yourself. It's your life. And so I think that's just kind of, all those things probably are what brought that thought that popped into my head as I was making my smoothie, that, you know, it sucks. Like, I'm grieving a lost connection where the sort of residual feeling I have now is just, that's disappointing. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that that was a choice that that person made, that it didn't work out because our needs didn't align, that they weren't willing to put in the investment into the relationship that I was. And it's disappointing. It sucks. You know, you care about the people in your life and naturally hope that those connections will last. But I'm not disappointed in how I handled myself, and I'm not disappointed in how I advocated for myself and my needs, how I became clear on what I need in my relationships. And those are all really great wins, things I've learned about myself. And so, at the end of the day, if you are faced with a choice to either disappoint someone else or disappoint yourself, choose them. Choose to disappoint them, because you're the one that's going to have to live with your decisions at the end of the day, not them. And make it a decision that you feel good about, that you will be proud of, that makes you feel comfortable, that makes you feel like you're validating your worth. Because you matter. You matter. What you think about yourself matters. Yeah. It's your life. Be selfish with it. You only have the one. If you have another, you're probably coming back as something else. So, yeah. That's really all. I think I'm gonna leave this video with just that one thought. There'll be more that I share in other videos upcoming, so stay tuned. There's a bunch of things that have been percolating. That's the second time I've used this word this morning. Clearly I'm tired, and this is just the repertoire of words that I have to work with. But yes, happy fall, folks. It's still pretty warm weather here in southwestern Ontario, but I feel like this week is going to be when the weather turns. Gets a little chillier. Anyway, enjoy the changing of the leaves and try to embrace those the sky getting darker earlier. Make it an excuse to treat yourself a little more gently. That's what I'm trying to think about it. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in to listen to me ramble, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.